the Goshutes of Utah by David Kusenberg. That's me. I'm David Kusenberger. So what was the original native population of Utah? It was before European contact, the total population before the upon first European contact, it was estimated to be about 20,000 before original settlers arrived in the area, and the tribes that inhabited the area included the Navajo, the Nuive, the Gushuta, Nuagatuvapu, Tempangos, Pueblos, Dainbikia, and the Nuisogobia tribes. And how did the native population in the area change over time? Well, before it was originally, it's it was originally estimated that the tribe or the total native population was 20,000, and it went into a decline after the colonization of the area took hold, and by 1970 it was near 11,000, which was its all-time low, and has been rising ever since. And since 1970, the population of the natives has grown to 60,000, and they live on their respected reserves. And they make up at about 1.19% of the 3.3 million total population of Utah. So what was the culture of the Goshitu natives? Well, the Goshitu tribes, they were mainly hunters and gatherers, and they consumed a variety of seeds and small animals, such as rabbits, and they had two types of shelters, one for the winter and one for the summer, and they would alternate between these, and the winter ones would be more permanent than the others. So they would like build foundations for the winter shelters, and they would assumingly break down the brush shelters and use them as fuel during the winters. They often wore very breathable clothings because they lived in the desert and it gets hot there. And these clothes would be breechcloths and aprons for the summers, but it could get really cold there because it's a desert. And they would wear robes and cloaks made from furs to try and stay warm while they would stay in their wickiups for the winters. So what was the societal structure like for the Goshute? That's not right. I'm sorry. That's not. So what was the societal structure like for the Goshutes? So what was the societal structure like for the Goshute natives? Well, with the Goshute natives being a hunter-gatherer type society, the men would go out and hunt for small animals and seeds, and they'd bring these goods home to the women, so they could continue to hunt, and the women would plant the seeds and make clothes and stuff out of the fur from the animals. So I the Goshute people, they worshipped many gods. They had a sun god, and they had a harvest god. I don't know. I don't know the names. They had a sun god. They had a harvest god, and they had a god of war, and so on. And they would perform these rituals to please the gods, such as the bear dance, the sun dance, and the round dance. And the round dance, for example, it was used to please their god of the harvest, and so they would perform the round dance in hope of getting a good a good harvest, a good harvest. And they spoke Plateau Shoshonian, Plateau Shoshonian, which was a derivative of the Uto Aztecan language. Um, I don't. Uh, here are my citations. That concludes my presentation. I'm David Kusenberger. I would very much appreciate if you let me pass the class.